Welcome back, champs. Today is October 2nd, 2025, and here I'm going to be showing you how I lost $845 trading ES. And this is a lesson that I'm never trading ES ever again for the rest of my life, because I got stopped out by a single tick, 2 ticks, and then it reversed all the way down and hit my full TP, which was these two 15-minute equal lows, and then my break-even point was these quad 15-minute equal lows. Really unfortunate loss, and as you can also tell, it is super late in the day. I've been just doing stuff constantly all day, and I'm really sorry for the late upload, but let's just get into the trade. So on the higher time frame, I wanted to be like bullish. We were just ripping up higher and higher. Let me just get rid of all this stuff right here. So on the higher time frame, we ripped past all-time highs, and we were just continuing to rip higher. On the 1 hour time frame, again, just chopping up higher and higher. And when we're at all-time highs, the thought process is not to take shorts at all-time high, because we're just ripping higher and higher. But that was the opposite of what happened today. So market opened at 8:30 right here. This massive candle downwards was this 8:30 open, and then we just continued lower. We continued lower, and we actually, from what I believe, we took out Asia and London lows. Yep, we took out Asia and London lows, and then like in the first 30 minutes of market open, which was just, again, absurd to think about, because we were just dumping. Like, we were just dumping and dumping and dumping. And then here in my thought process, I was seeing this consolidation, and I was thinking AMD setup, because accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Obviously that did not happen on ES, but on NQ it did. If I can find, so there's this 15-minute gap on NQ right here, this large 15-minute gap. What I wanted to see, because NQ was doing the same thing, consolidating, what I wanted to see was out of this consolidation, breakout higher, continue lower. We did get a breakout out of this consolidation here, and that was when I proceeded to take a short position, because ES did the opposite. We dumped, NQ broke out higher, ES broke out lower. And when ES broke out lower, it also created this small 5-minute gap right here. So with my continuation model, I want to have my stops above the 5-minute gap, or a gap to protect my stop loss. Obviously, you don't want to have it in the middle of the 5-minute gap. You don't want to have it at the wick, because we can go up higher. But even with that protected stop and what I would say a great short entry, right? You're chopping, boom, a really strong candle close lower, and I was like, okay, here's my entry right here. I enter, and immediately after, we just push up higher, and we take out my stop loss by 1 to 2 ticks. And then again, we respect the 5-minute gap, but we push up higher. And oh my god, why does this happen? Dude, where am I even at? Why does this happen all the time? This shit is so annoying. Anyway, dude, 3-minute gap, 3-minute gap that got tapped into already 3 times. So I was like, there's no way we should continue higher past this 5-minute gap / past this 3-minute gap. And it happened anyway. Stopped me out, like I shown you guys, stopped me out, ran to my full TP, which was again the 15-minute equal lows, and then it actually ran all the way down to perfectly equilibrium of this 4-hour gap, and then we are reversing off out of there. So really unfortunate loss, but honestly, you know, it's, sorry about that, I just got a call from the building. Anyway, so where was I? Yes, really unfortunate that I took this loss by 0.25 ticks. I also sized pretty heavy on it, because the draw was simply just there. I mean, the draw was this 4-hour gap, and I should have noticed that we were chopping, and I should have just saved capital today. That is on me, and that's something that I need to improve upon. And that's a lesson I'm going to take out of here, especially when I see choppiness and then the market goes in both directions, such as NQ pushes higher, ES pushes lower. That's just something I need to honestly just learn and get better at. And then also my stop loss. I genuinely don't know where I could have placed my stop loss anywhere else. Like there's no other way that this stop loss would have like been better if I moved it higher. This was already a 1 to 3, 1 to 1.3 RR trade. Like that's already like pretty slim. So moving it any higher, I mean, it's like there's also nowhere, like as you can see, there's just nowhere to place that stop loss. But lesson for the day, don't trade during choppiness. I could blame it on anything else, right? I can blame it on the government being shut down. I can blame it on my stop loss. I can blame it on all this other stuff. But it's on me. It's on me. I took the trade. I took the L. I'll take accountability, and I'll move forward. So one step forward, 2 steps back. But guess what? We learn, we move, and I will see y'all in the next trade recap. But I love and appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.